In this topic, we are going to prove Pythagoras theorem. I think you know what is Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras theorem states that in a right triangle, the square of the hypotenuse is equal to sum of the squares of other two sides, isn't it? You know that. Now let us prove Pythagoras theorem. Okay. So that first let us consider a right triangle ABC right angled at B. So ABC is a right angled triangle right angled at B. Let us draw perpendicular BD to the side AC. So what will be this angle? This angle will be 90 degree. This angle will be 90 degree. Okay, because BD is drawn as a perpendicular from the vertex B to the side AC. Means to the hypotenuse. Okay, in triangle ABC, what is hypotenuse? In triangle ABC, hypotenuse is AC. The side opposite to 90 degree will be the right angle, will be the hypotenuse. Okay, so in triangle ABC, AC is a hypotenuse. Now let us consider two triangles in this figure. First, let us consider the triangle ADB. Triangle ADB. ADB means ADB. This small triangle, and triangle ABC. That is the larger one, ABC. What can you say about ADB and ABC? These two triangles are similar. Can you tell me why? In triangle ADB, angle A is there. In triangle ABC, angle A is there. So angle A is common. Is it clear? In ADB, angle A is there. In ABC also, angle A is there. So angle A is common. Now, in ADB, what is ADB? What is angle D? Angle ADB, 90 degree. Isn't it? Because we have drawn BD as perpendicular. Now, in triangle ABC, what is angle B? Angle ABC here, that is also 90 degree. So, this angle and this angle are equal. That means, angle A is equal to angle A, that is common. Angle D is equal to angle B, 90 degree each. So, these two triangles are similar using the criteria AA similarity. I think it is clear to you. If two triangles are similar, in the last topics we have seen, if two triangles are similar, their corresponding sides will be proportional. Now, let us find two corresponding sides from these two triangles. Let us take AD. Okay, we have taken AD from the first triangle. What is the corresponding side in the other triangle ABC? If AD is taken, the corresponding side will be AB. So, AD by AB will be equal to. Now, let us take AB in the first triangle. We have taken AB. Then what will be the corresponding side in the second triangle? That will be AC. So, AD by AB will be equal to AB by AC. I think it is clear because these two triangles are similar. So, corresponding sides will be proportional. Okay. So, we have taken AD from here, then we should take AB from there. We have taken AB from here, we should take AC from there. That means, in these two triangles, we have not considered what? The perpendicular. Okay. That's just here, the first triangle, we have taken AD. The second triangle, you took AB. The first triangle, you have taken AB. The second triangle, you have taken AC. We did not consider the side BD here. That's all. Okay. Now, AD by AB is equal to AB by AC. From this, if you just cross multiply, you will be getting AD into AC is equal to AB into AB. That is AB square. Let it be equation number 1. Okay. So, from a triangle ADB and from triangle ABC, we got AD into AC is equal to AB square. I think it is clear to you. Now, let us take another triangle. Let us take the triangle BDC. You know what is triangle BDC there? BDC, BDC and ABC. Let us take triangle ABC. Okay, ABC. What can you say about these two triangles, BDC and ABC? In BDC, what is angle D? BDC, angle D is 90 degree. Okay. In triangle ABC, what is angle B? That is also 90 degree. You see, in BDC, you have angle C. In ABC, you have angle C. They are common. So, what can you say about these two triangles, BDC and ABC? They are also similar. Which criteria we used here? AA similarity. If two triangles are similar, their sides will be, the corresponding sides will be proportional. So, let us take the side DC from the first triangle. Then what will be the corresponding side in the second triangle? BC. So, DC by BC is equal to, let us take the side BC here, BC, the first triangle, then second triangle it will be AC. Okay. Now, just cross multiply, you will be getting DC into AC is equal to BC into BC, that is BC square. Let it be equation number 2. So, from first triangle we have seen AD into AC is equal to AB square. Question number 1. From the second one, you got DC into AC is equal to BC square. That is second one. Okay. Now, let us just add equation number 1 and 2. Equation number 1 and 2, when you add, you will be getting AD AC plus DC AC. When you add these, what is common? AC is common. That can be taken outside. What is remaining? AD plus DC is equal to here AB square plus BC square. Okay. Now, AC into, can you tell me what is AD plus DC? AD plus DC will give you AC. You look at the figure. What is AD plus DC? AD plus DC will give you AC. So, AC into AC is equal to AB square plus BC square. AC into AC, that is AC square. That is equal to AB square plus BC square. This is Pythagoras theorem. What is AC? AC is the hypotenuse in triangle ABC. Hypotenuse square is equal to sum of the squares of other two sides, that is AB square plus BC square. Okay. So, in right triangle, hypotenuse square, that is AC square, is equal to sum of the squares of other two sides, that is AB square plus BC square. This is Pythagoras theorem. I think it is clear. It is very simple. Take a triangle, right angle at B, draw a perpendicular. First you consider triangle ADB, then ABC. ABC is common in both cases. Okay. So, these two triangles will be similar. If two triangles are similar, their corresponding sides will be proportional. You will be getting one equation. Next, you take triangle BDC and ABC. They are also similar. AAA similar using AAA similarity criterion. Just find the corresponding sides. Just multiply, you will be getting the second equation. Just add, you will reach at the result, that is AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square.